Again, authentic alphas. Um, in a different city though. I'm actually in Guadalajara, so I landed here this afternoon. So, for those of y'all that have been following, I'm preparing for bodybuilding competition. So that's been the main focus. That's what I've been doing for like the past 10 weeks. So yeah, YouTube isn't really a priority, but I am trying to make some content when it's possible and convenient. So touched down in Guadalajara today, and I was like, all right, let me just plug the cameras in, and if I come across any locals here, we'll go ahead and pick their brain and see what they think about American guys, because I know a lot of guys that do actually come to Mexico don't actually come to Guadalajara, but I think they should though. It's a little bit different than Mexico City. It's actually a lot different. Um, but I mean, I like it, for the most part. So I usually do stop through Guadalajara when I'm in Mexico. Probably 80% of the time that I come to Mexico, I do spend at least a week or two um, out this way. All right. So it's a little bit more, I don't know how I want to describe it. If I had to compare Guadalajara to Mexico City, the analogy I would use would be comparing Brooklyn to Manhattan. Mexico City being the Manhattan and Guadalajara being the Brooklyn. So anybody that's familiar with New York, I think would probably get that analogy, that comparison I'm trying to make. But yeah, Mexico City is obviously more popular. It's the capital. It's a little bit more. Damn, man, I don't even know what's the word for it. Like it's more organized, orchestrated in the sense of like it represents Mexico more. I think the tourists go there more. The people there are a little bit more like conservative and proper and all following the rules and all that type of shit. Um, so it's just a little bit more centralized. Guadalajara is a little bit more wiggle room. It's a little bit more um, kind of on the edge, I guess. All right. So anyhow, I don't know. Guadalajara has more swag than Mexico City. I'll tell you that much. So again, it's like comparing Brooklyn to Manhattan. That's the best I could come up with. If you were South Florida, it would be like comparing Miami to Fort Lauderdale, and of course, Mexico City being the Fort Lauderdale, and Guadalajara being the Miami. So yeah, there's less people here that speak English, I would say. If you are going to find that, you would find more of it in Mexico City. So anyway, I don't know, man. The people just a little bit more conservative in Mexico City. Um, so I got a young lady with me that's from here, from this part of things. So there's gonna be a little bit of adjustment making here because I'm just getting settled in. So this room is a lot different than the apartment that I was renting in Mexico City. So I got to get a little bit adjusted, but it's a hotel. Um, but I usually stay here because I'm comfortable and it's close to the gym. I know where everything is at. I know where the groceries are. I know where the pharmacy is. Anyhow, I know how to get around this particular area. So I didn't want to put too much on my plate and try another part of Guadalajara because, like I said, I'm focusing on the show. So I didn't want to fucking complicate anything. As far as that's concerned, I know where everything is. I know how to get to where I need to get to, and I can just focus on prep. So I've been up since like 5 this morning. I get up at 5:30 every morning. I've only eaten once, and it's already 9 o'clock. It's 9 p.m. here, and I've only eaten once. So you do the math on that, guys. So yeah, man, prep is serious. It's severe. So I'm not gonna be happy right now. But afterwards, I get to eat, so I get to fuck something up. I think I'm gonna do a steak. There's a restaurant here that I really like. I'll probably suggest it to you guys. I'll do something covering it because it's an amazing ass restaurant. If you ever come to Guadalajara, it's amazing. But anyhow, let me introduce this young lady. She doesn't speak English, so we're gonna have to do the whole back and forth translation thing. But anyway, let's see what she has to say. Uh, Nonetheless, all right. So, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Yeah, man. I'm just about tired of that because everybody has to greet each other with that out here, bro. If you don't do that, you're like rude. people will be very upset if you don't buenos tardes, buenas noches, buenos dias. You got to do that out here, guys. You got to greet everybody first, or they take it highly offensive, even if it's the guy that takes out the garbage. If you don't say hi to the guy that scrubs the toilets, bro, it's a problem. All right, so let's start from the top. Question number one: what is your name? Tu nombre.
Saraí Reyes.
Say it again, because.
Saraí Reyes. Tengo 25 años y soy de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Tapatía.
Okay, so she's from here. She's 25, and she just told you her name, which you guys are gonna have to practice. It's not easy to to pronounce at all. All right, so hold on. Let me actually find the question so I know what the hell I done asked you that you already translated for me. All right, so question number two: are you single, dating, married?
Estoy soltera.
Okay, so single.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. There's a lot of that going around. You Mexican women are sound just like American women at this point. Do you have children? Novio? I mean, sorry.
No.
Children is nijos. Do you have any nijos?
Sí, tengo un hijo.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me go back to the other place where she answered that question. All right. So she said, yeah, she has a boy or girl. Hijo, hija.
Ah, niño. Tiene 1 año, 7 meses. Niño, boy.
Boy, okay. And he's how old again? Wait, ¿cuántos años? You said
1 año, 7 meses. 1 year.
1 year.
7.
Oh, 1 year and 7 months.
7 months.
You're confusing me. God damn it! Don't make this shit confusing. Don't make this shit confusing, girl. All right, cool. All right, so you got a boy. Okay. I know guys are thinking, wait a minute, this doesn't sound different than America. You sound American. All right. So what do you think about American men?
En especial, bueno, a mí siempre me llaman la atención las culturas diferentes de otros países, así es que el tema de conocer a alguien extranjero me llama la atención, o sea, es atractivo para mí.
Okay, so she says she likes to meet foreign people. They seem, interesting. Okay. Their mindset is different from that of Mexicans. Some of the Americans I've met come to Mexico just to have fun with girls. I don't generalize. Oh, wait, you said some of the Americans. Okay, yeah, some of the Americans that you've met, they come to Mexico just to have fun with the girls. I don't generalize that everybody is like this. I meet with very nice guys. Even some have proposed to me or to try to make a life together. Yeah, I mean, you already know what the deal is, guys. You know, women are gonna notice or focus on whatever the hell stands out to them, and then they're gonna have their own kind of math in their head, which isn't, based on logic or anything literal or any actual numbers. So if girls like guys that are 6'2", and all the guys that are 6'2" tend to do something, in their mind, all guys do that. It's like, okay. If American guys come and visit Mexico, but the ones that they choose just want casual sex, all of a sudden, like, American guys just want casual sex in Mexico. It's like, could just be the guys that you're choosing. But in any event, at least she says she doesn't overgeneralize. So I guess she understands that everybody has a different agenda. I've come across Americans out here that are trying to get married and have babies and kids. I've come across Americans that are just trying to slay and get the hell up out of here, trying to spin plates. So it's up to the guy, what you want to come out here and do. And I'm just trying to give you guys somewhat of an understanding of what to expect, and what your options are. Because you do have a lot of options. And I think she kind of just basically said that, because whether guys just want to do some casual shit or if guys want to marry these chicks, balls in your court, nigga. All right. So next question is, have you ever dated an American? And for how long?
6 meses, 6 months.
6 months or whatever?
Más o menos.
Okay.
Or 1 year.
I should have probably asked you Guys, see, the problem is I'm not that thorough, so I didn't actually read her answers, so I didn't know that like guys actually proposed to her. I probably would have been like, "Whoa, why didn't you say?" Well, hold on. Let me go ahead and use this translator. Let me stop being lazy. Let me ask what you niggas would probably ask. What was your response to the marriage proposal and why?
¿Cuál fue su respuesta a la propuesta de matrimonio y por qué?
No estaba buscando una relación en ese momento. O sea, no quería un compromiso en ese momento. Quería ser soltera.
Shit, I need that program that closed captions that shit. I don't know what the hell she just said. All right, we'll have to figure that out later. But you said no.
Sí, dije que no.
Because that nigga was boring. Yeah, if he proposed after 6 months. Only 6 months, and then
¿Sí?
Yeah, that nigga fucked up. Guys, don't be proposing to girls after 6 months, no nigga. It makes you seem desperate as hell. Yeah, just having a recurring relationship. Dude, I'll talk to you guys about that on another one, but just real quick, bro, don't be out here proposing to these Mexican chicks that you just met, bro. What you do is you just have a consistent relationship, bro. You come and see them every 3-4 months or whatever. You stay for a while. That's what you do, and you do that as long as it's good. And if you get to a point where you're like, man, she's a really good girl, we need to move things forward, blah, 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 that's when you do that. But 6 months proposing, you don't propose to any girl in any country after 6 months, you fucking asshole. Unless you come from a wealthy family and they're like, listen, we're not going to give you this $500,000 until you're married. In that case, 6 days propose, motherfucker, get that money. All right, next question is, okay, what do your friends say and think about American men? Tu amigas.
Mis amigas. Ok.
Right, yeah, what do they think?
Bueno, pues creo que dirían como de que, oh, sí, un gringo. Un gringo, y tal vez piensan que algunos son más guapos, pero también piensan que son diferentes. No son tan divertidos como un mexicano. Normalmente los mexicanos siempre todo el tiempo están tratando de hacer sonreír a una mujer, todo el tiempo están bromeando, y los gringos siempre están serios. Algunos. Eso es lo que opinan.
I don't know, she made that sound sexy, whatever it was. But what I have here is so she said, yeah, she said she dated a US guy. It was for about 6 to 9 months. That's a 3-month differential, so we can only fathom what that 3 months of confusion is. And she said that basically her friends like American guys. They think that they're handsome, and that they're more fun. Well, everything that's different is more interesting. So, all right. She sounded like she said a lot more in Spanish, but that's what I have here in English, guys. That these guys are handsome and they tend to be more fun, more interesting. Okay. Well, I asked her what she likes most about American guys, and she took it upon herself to say she likes colored men. So I guess she likes the fact that in America, guys come in different colors. So I'm gonna assume tu gusto morenos. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So basically, she likes them urban, Black American type guys. So like I told you guys before, bro, everything is marketing, you know? Everything's marketing in this motherfucker, right? People only know about things because of marketing, advertisements, and so on and so forth. That's why people know movies are out. That's why people know what's going on in other countries. That's why people know what type of music is available. If people don't have visas, they don't have passports, they can't travel, how the hell do you think they get ideas and thoughts in their heads? How do you think they get perceptions? How do you think they get an understanding of what is out there? They're not physically going out there and seeing it. They're not going to Harlem and seeing what Harlem niggas look like. So it has to come to them somehow. That's the TV, the internet, social media, whatever. So there's a lot of women that are attracted to urban Black American guys, bro. That's a particular brand. And within ourselves, we know that we are completely different because niggas from Texas ain't like niggas from Brooklyn. And niggas from Brooklyn ain't like niggas from Harlem. And niggas from Harlem ain't like niggas from Miami. And niggas from Miami ain't like niggas from Detroit. Like, we know that we're different. We know that New York niggas ain't nothing like Atlanta niggas. But to them, It's the complexion, the fitted cap, you know what I'm saying? The dreads, the braids, the Caesar, whatever. So anyhow, the point I'm trying to make is that the advertisement has been done for you niggas already. You dudes ain't put no money into advertising, marketing. You didn't pay for no ads. The ads have been here since the 80s, bro. You've already been marketed. Okay? That's China, Japan, Mexico, Colombia, wherever the hell you go that ain't where you're from. Niggas that look like you have already been marketed. They've already been advertised. If you're a white boy from Texas, trust me, you have well been advertised and marketed throughout the world. You a white boy, you a cowboy. That's what they expect. I'm not saying that's what you are or who you are. I'm just saying that's the perception they've been given via the movies, the music, whatever. So they're going to develop and create their own little fantasies. That's how women operate. So, take that into consideration when you decide where you want to travel and how you want to be perceived, because a lot of it's going to be pre-decided already. All right, so the next thing is, the next question I asked her was, have you ever been to America? Motherfucker.
No.
Never. Okay, so she's never been to the States. She says she hasn't been to America. I have not been. Okay, yeah.
Sí.
Okay.
No me llama tanto la atención. Prefiero conocer América.
Mm-hmm.
Perú, Oaxaca, México.
Mm-hmm. You've been to other Latin countries, basically. Other Latin countries.
Sí,
Yeah.
pero no Estados Unidos. Yo prefiero tal vez conocer Europa antes que Estados Unidos.
That's that visa, man. It's that visa issue. Yeah, very few Mexican girls are fortunate enough to go to like Western countries. You know, them motherfuckers is tight at the border. Okay, so I also asked her, what don't you like about Americans? Yeah, what don't you like?
Pues eso, ¿no? Que algunos son muy serios, o sea, no.
Mm-hmm.
Una, que creo que para mí, como intento, mi inglés no es muy bueno, entonces a veces no podemos entendernos bien. Creo que sería lo principal. Y lo segundo es que a veces son demasiado serios, o sea, es totalmente diferente. Mm-hmm. El coqueteo, la atracción, el cortejo es diferente. Mm-hmm. De un americano a un mexicano.
Sí, okay. Well, I mean, she didn't say anything.
Los mexicanos son más románticos y los americanos no.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't say anything different, guys. I mean, that answer is like fucking identical. Most of them are identical. But she basically said that she doesn't like when Americans have a cold attitude. Some do not have a sense of humor. We Mexicans are always fun and joyful. So, like, I've already told you guys this. You know what I mean? Like, in Mexico, people laugh at themselves. Like, they just say things and they laugh. Everything's ha 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 ha. Every time I pass a group of girls, they like say something amongst each other and they all laugh hysterically. And I guarantee you, what they said was not that funny. So what they consider humor here is not it's not the same as America. Yeah, like our bar is set a hell of a lot higher on like funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you actually funny? So yeah, here you will notice that. You'll notice in conversation or just observing the people, they laugh at things that really aren't that funny. Like, it's just something that was positive or just something that was nice or matter-of-factly, and they laugh hysterically like it was the funniest David Chappelle joke that you've ever heard. So what happens is there's like this disparity between our, thought process and sensibility and theirs. So for example, here you'll just be chilling and to them, that's like you're in a bad mood. You're moody because they're like over the top, happy and pleasant and friendly and talkative. Also, the people here are inquisitive than a motherfucker. And it's ironic to me, because to me, the most important thing is freedom. So to me, the irony is they do not question anything that resembles authority. Anything that's authority, they don't question it. At every store, they don't question the rules. The government, they don't question the rules. The police, they don't question the rules. They don't, like their parents, they don't question anything that looks like authority. The do it because I said so thing here, grown-ass people, that's their thought process. 40, 50, 60 years old, still doing exactly what they're told to do without even fathoming that maybe you're a grown-ass person. You can ask, why? Why do I got to do this? Why should I do this? Why do we have to do it this way? They won't question anything that looks like authority. Now, here comes the irony, though. An individual They will question you more than a fucking 5-year-old, bro. Why you come to Mexico? Why you do that? Why you do this? Why you do this? Why this? Why that? Why that? Why this? Why this? You do this like that? Why that? 1,000,001. Everything's a question, bro. And I'm an extremely observant person, so I want people to understand that I don't just say shit just to say shit. It's not my fucking opinion. This is what I've observed. So, for example, when you're in Mexico and you finally come, don't necessarily talk to people. Just observe them talk to each other, and just take note of how many questions are in the conversation. Now, what I'm telling you to do doesn't require you to speak Spanish, motherfucker. You cannot speak a language and tell the difference between a statement and a question. So when you're overhearing a conversation amongst Mexican people, just take note of how many questions are in the conversation. The percentage of questions. Everything's a question. Monday? It's like they're just asking each other questions back and forth. It's like, are they even answering these questions? It's like the whole conversation is 85% questions. I'm just saying. Now, what's going to happen is, as an American, at some point in time, you're going to get exhausted. You're going to be like, yo, you're asking me 1,000,000 questions. We just have a regular conversation. Now, they're going to look at that as you having some type of attitude. So I'm just pointing this out to you that, you know, the answers that the women are giving are similar, but I just want you to understand it's because the culture here is so different as far as how they engage. So since they're at like an extreme, they view us as an extreme. And most of my episodes, I mentioned the overly affectionate. So I'm not going to get into it now because I've already said 1,000,000 times. They are extremely affectionate here. I'm only just pointing it out again as to say that because they're on that end of the spectrum, they look at us as cold. You see what I'm trying to say? It's not that the Americans they're experiencing are actually cold individuals. It's just in comparison to how they carry themselves socially, we seem super duper cold and antisocial because they're overly touchy, feely, romantica. So this is an opportunity for you guys out there that are simplicious. All you motherfuckers out there that are overly simp, come to Mexico. This is the fucking place for you. All you niggas that need 1,000,000 hugs, want to hold hands all the goddamn time and gaze into women's eyes and be like overly complimenting and affectionate and all that shit, come here. Come here. You won't be looked at as a simp. You'll just be looked at as normal. Whatever the fuck that is. All right, so let me see what else I asked her.
Creo que ya sabemos que no te gusta la mexicana.
on this list. So she told me what she liked most about them. She told me that she didn't like how cold they are, although, like I said, guys, we're not actually cold. We're just not doing that. Now, okay, which about a man is most important to you? Is it his looks, his status, his personality, or is his money?
Estatus y su personalidad.
Yeah, well, every girl said that too, guys. So I don't know if it's true, but every girl said that. So
no, pero bueno, depende la mujer.
Personality.
Sí, o sea, por ejemplo, yo lo buscaría así porque buscas a alguien que esté por lo menos al mismo nivel que tú o mejor que tú.
All right, let me jump in here on this one real quick, guys, because, you know, the manosphere is a fucking echo chamber full of a bunch of disgruntled, you know, angry, miserable motherfuckers that repeat the same shit over and over again and act like they know the answer to every scenario based on, you know, female nature. But yet most of these motherfuckers have very little experience with females other than just getting rejected. And just like when women get rejected a lot, they don't necessarily know why. So they just make up an explanation and then they perpetuate that explanation because it makes them comfortable to accept that that's the explanation. And guess what? Dudes do the same damn thing, okay? Especially in the manosphere. It's all women are gold diggers. Women is like, whatever. You guys are used to rejection, so you come up with an explanation that doesn't make you feel bad about yourself, and then you just echo that explanation, and you got thousands of guys on the internet like, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, all these women are like this, right? Okay. Now, so all of what I just said doesn't sound like mumbo jumbo. I'm going to connect it. You see how she said personality and every other fucking chick that I asked in Mexico all said personality? Hold on. Here's the thing. Now, all the Mexican girls that I brought on Fresh and Fit also said this. Okay? Now, this was in America, though. Now, those guys and their subs were quick to say, cap, that's cap. Now, here's the thing, though. Number one, I don't subscribe to the echo chamber bullshit. I'm an boots on the ground type of individual, okay? My perception of the world is based mostly on fucking actual experience, hands-on, been there, seen it, okay? Now, the particular girl that was saying it, okay, and dude was saying, oh, she's lying, cap. Her story was that she was actually engaged to a very wealthy lawyer in Mexico City, and she decided to call off the engagement, not get married to him, move to America, and start dating an up-and-coming Colombian dude who didn't have money yet. He didn't have shit, but he was ambitious. Everybody called it cap, all their subs included. Here's the thing, though. Not only did I personally know her then, I still know her now, and I'm actually really good friends with her fiance, who's that same Colombian dude. So I know for a fact the story was true. And she sat there and helped him build his company, his enterprise, and now he's making really good money. He pays her $8,000 a month. All right, so you figure that out. You figure out how much money he's clocking if he can pay her $8,000 a month for her assistance. Mind you, when she met him, he had very little. Okay, but he was smart, he was ambitious, he was determined. So all you guys out there saying cap, but it's like, I personally know women that aren't capping when they say certain things, but guys act like it's impossible for a woman to be loyal, impossible for a woman to support a man, impossible for a woman to be with a guy before he makes it, impossible for a woman to prioritize personality over money and all this other stuff. And I've seen it. I've seen girls leave guys that are tall, handsome, got money and all this other shit because he was a dick, because he didn't have a good personality. And I've seen them stick by guys that have good personalities. And I've seen beautiful women do that. The chick I'm talking about is super hot. Now they're engaged. They're getting married pretty damn soon. And shit, I'm invited. But it's all the way in Texas because they moved recently. The point is that I know multiple women in Mexico that's their story. That's their narrative. And I actually know them. Some of them, I met the dude that they're with. So it's not cap when I seen it. So that's all I'm saying, guys. I know it seems like, oh, all these chicks are just saying that because it's politically correct. I already told you guys, man. Here, the chicks actually like care about how guys treat them and their personalities and all that other mushy, sentimental shit. All right, so moving on. There were some other things that I asked her, but I got a million things in my phone, so give me a goddamn second and let me find it. But there was something else I asked you. All right, so hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me find it because I'm looking at your answers. Looking at your answers. I'm trying to find the damn questions. Okay. Have you ever been with an American man? Aha. Sexo. Have you ever been with an American man?
No.
Oh. Okay. Shut up. You said you dated one for 6 months. I know you guys haven't said. So anyhow, so she said yes to that. And the next question was, is the sex better with the American or the Mexican?
Empate.
What?
Empate.
Empathy?
Sí.
No, I know that's not what you said. That's an American word.
No.
Empate. I don't know what that means. The same?
Empate. Sí.
Oh, hold on. Wait, I have your answers.
Depende.
Hold on, I have your answers. Wait. She said that, both are tied to you?
Yeah.
What the fuck? They're pussy whipped?
¿Por qué? O sea, él cree que ¿tú crees que los americanos son mejores?
Hey, good for you, man. Hey, listen, I appreciate that Mexican chicks aren't just like throwing these Mexican guys under the bus. Most of them said that it depends on the guy.
En mi experiencia, yeah. Empate.
Okay. So she knows how to pick her dicks.
Es mi opinión.
All right. Okay, so this one right here, number...
la tercera.
Sí.
13.
Yeah. So I asked her, do you find that many guys know how to satisfy women sexually? So.
¿Y qué pussy?
You eat the pussy. You know how to say that in English.
Yeah.
You know how to say that? She know how to say eat the...
Bueno, ahí sí, los americanos saben hacer mejor sexo oral que un mexicano. Es más difícil encontrar un mexicano que haga un buen sexo oral.
If you know they are good oral, is okay. So she, all right. I guess for her, she's satisfied. She's satisfied orally, basically. I guess she's trying to say that's how she comes. So as long as the guy does that, all right, guys, get your pussy eating game up. Practice on white potatoes. All right. All right. So what's
Ah,
next?
15. Ah, 14. 14.
Okay, yeah. So the last thing I asked her was, so why aren't most guys good enough in bed? And I'm guessing you're gonna say because they don't eat the box.
Bueno, hasta hoy no he tenido ninguna mala experiencia sexual con un americano.
I have not had bad sex with
No
an
ha
American. I wasn't talking about Americans in particular, but
Bueno,
hey,
pero es que tampoco
but
es
hey,
que sea
hey,
mucho.
that's a win for the U.S., man. All right, so you guys have a reputation to maintain. If you come here, you better be taking care of business. All right, that's all I'm saying. All right, guys, I gotta go, man. I gotta eat this fucking steak, and we ran for 30 minutes exactly. Woo! That's exactly where I wanted to be. 30 minutos.
Exactos.
Yeah, man, I'm on point with it. I was like 2 minutes late, and I finished right on time, and I can go eat my fucking steak. But anyway, I'm shredded than a motherfucker, guys. I'm bigger than I've ever been. I don't know what the hell happened this time around, but for some reason, I'm a lot bigger and denser. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. I think it's gonna be a pretty successful show out. I think I'm gonna do really well. I'm entering in all three categories. Fuck it, why not? Not only am I competitive, but I love the sport of bodybuilding. So I figured, why limit myself to one category? I don't even know why guys do. If they're versatile, do it. And most guys aren't.
Deberías hacer uno de qué piensan de las americanas.
Yeah.
Sería interesante.
I'm just as versatile in bodybuilding as I am with women. Morena, Latina, gringas, I don't give a shit. If she looks good, she can get it. All right, giggity, giggity. All right, so I'm out of here, guys. Like I said, if you're going to come to Mexico, give yourself enough time to go to a couple different cities, or just give yourself enough time to really do one city, if that makes any sense. So what I'm trying to say is don't come with not enough time to really see one city and fully do it. And if you have a lot of time, schedule the shit so that you can see like 2 or 3 cities and really get a feel for them, so you know which one you want to return to, which one you want to spin your plates in and have your reoccurring mommies in. And like we say in the Manosphere, bro, get you a nice foreign chick and leave her ass there. Leave her ass where you found her. Okay? If you're gonna trick, buy her shit like a microwave. Buy her practical things. Okay? Be smart about it. That's all I'm saying, guys. You got the money, you got the resources. Men are the prize. I got a video on that way back. Go watch it. Go watch my old shit. I think my old shit's better than my new shit. I'm so distracted these days. Plus, I don't give a fuck about helping niggas for free anymore because they're ungrateful as shit. I'm just keeping it real. I don't care who I offend because this ain't where I depend on making my money. But yeah, I have a lot of free game and yeah, motherfuckers are ungrateful as shit, man. I'm not just on YouTube, like in general. Like I noticed, like I have clients that are paying me for fitness coaching, and then I got the goddamn the 100-day get shredded challenge, and it's the exact same information, and you know who is on top of it? The motherfuckers that are paying. The motherfuckers that are paying top dollar. The motherfuckers that are paying 125 to 200 an hour, they're on top of it. They're getting ridiculous results. And the motherfuckers that I try to give it to you for free, like wholesale for damn near nothing, those motherfuckers are like, sometimes I do the cardio, sometimes I do the diet, sometimes it's like, motherfuckers are fucking unbelievable, bro. Anyway, man, I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let's say goodnight to this
Pero no estás enojado.
beautiful young lady. Huh?
Pero no estás enojado.
I don't know what you be saying. Use the Google Translator. You better learn sign language with me. I'm lazy. Well, tell them buenas noches or
Ya.
good.
Va.
Say it in
Sí,
English.
sí. No, pues que me despido.
Habla inglés.
En inglés.
Yeah, good night, boys.
Good night, boys. Que estén bien. Nos vemos.
She speaks a little bit of English, by the way, guys. But she's just more comfortable speaking Spanish. I understand that. All right, man. So listen, I'll see you guys, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I think we're going to do this tomorrow with someone that speaks English. At least that's the plan so far. But, I ain't chasing nobody. I ain't chasing these chicks. So if she comes through, she comes through. She's busy. She's like a career woman or whatever, but she speaks perfect English. All right? So we'll see if we can get some information out of her. All right, guys? Catch you on the next one. Keep it authentic. Peace.